returns the favor, but they've done damage there. Can at least keep Sponge and JKS from potentially winning. JKS, the only member alive from that team.
So the last place team in the last game kills the first place team from the last game. And I'm just saying, Henry, failure's not an option.
Yeah, apparently. Failed pretty hard there. There's Pimp cleaning up Rush's work, and actually he's in trouble. He's got the CZ though, Furlan. Oh, that recoil, but Rush manages it well. That goes down for the count.
A lot of bullets being used in amongst the ruckus, though.
If I'm JKS, I just get into like a corner behind a door with that shotgun, and I just wait for the later stages of this. He's given up his position. Him and Stunna get into a small engagement, but you can see he wants nothing to do with this fight. He's going to bail out.
JKS did just spot somebody, but only a USP and a shotgun. Can't really do much at this stage. That being said, like, the radio is a pretty solid position to hold down now, because the danger zone is going to start to restrict and move towards the middle portion of the map.
That is a creaky fence. Never fun. Rain trying to use that Tech 9. Kath coming up as well, but again, they're out in the open. They can get pinched from a lot of places, and I think even Rush is wrapping around to their left. They've got to be careful. He's going for a swim. Him and Pimp are really split up, I feel.
Yeah, you're spot on.
I mean, this could be a tactic, right? One of you is certainly going to survive to the end.
Downside is if they get into firefights, it's effectively going to be 2v1s. So you're not expecting to survive. Plus, I think there's two teams in between the two of them. They're really sandwiched across the map here. Pimp found himself a couple players, but nah, going to drill him in the head. And now it's down to Rush for that team.
Kath and Sadakis, they're in a battle. Great damage to both sides, but Kath is still pushing forward. She can hunt this down a little bit, but she's being passive. Rush still lurking by the water's edge. The next spread of Danger Zone is coming in 3 seconds. And all the teams just kind of disengaging. No one has any weapons they want to play with.
I feel like Sean has been going under the radar a little bit alongside Twist. They've just been keeping themselves to themselves on the other side of the map. Just farming as many buildings as possible. What is this? I've played this quite a bit, but I've never used the parachute other than when you first drop out.
I have not either, so I couldn't tell you. I think maybe if you're at the top of something, you can use it to just start gliding again. So maybe just if you want to like relocate across the map, it's going to give you that slower descent so you can get into a better positioning. Oh, Rain and Kath get a gift there. A little bit of a Christmas package as is dropping nearby.
Rush,
well, he's in the, yeah, he's taking damage. He's outside of the safety zone. I wonder if this wall could really ruin his life. Really, he's not having fun with it.
A shake of the head.
He was so confident at the start. He's just straight gonna die. This is worse than Summit.
Rush.
This is just, that is, what a blunder.
As flat as a fart that round for Rush and Pimp.
Is that one of those northern British sayings?
Yeah, it is. First thing that came to my head. One gets killed miles away from the other. Other just dies in the danger zone, of course. From 100% of his health as well.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
9 players left.
And it's so quiet. No one wants to get in any fight. Although, I mean, I guess the rifles are starting to come up. Kath could actually start to be a bit of a bully in this situation if she has enough ammunition in that. That weapon, I have to imagine, on this could be just so deadly when no one else has anything to fight with it. JKS, again, the only member of his team, maybe not wanting to take this engagement. They're boosting. A little bit of teamwork coming out from the ladies to try and get some extra ammo, but Rain's going to be taken down in the open. There's the AUG. What a rebuttal.
Ooh, the AUG is going to be nasty on this map as well. The range on it, the scope.
Did she just drop her medkit? Yeah, you might want to keep that.
Just 11 bullets left for it, though.
You might as well just call in drones with just all the ammo you need.
There's definitely a gun you want to prioritize here. Drones flying into radio. It's now Stewie 2K's home. for Tropic Thunder. Stunner is alongside him. They haven't really done anything this game, though. I feel like they've just sat here for most of it. I
think they revised their strategy, going for the points of surviving as long as possible. And they've obviously been spotted. That nade doesn't do a whole lot. The Molotov's going to follow it up, and it doesn't even make it. That's some weak throwing from Sean, who should be better at that.
Yeah, maybe time to get that pump on again. Did look pretty weak. Stewie 2K in the meanwhile is making a move around the side, just on the outskirts. Mach 10, not fantastic for range.
The hammer, on the other hand.
I think you can throw it as well.
Can you really?
I think if you left and right click together, you can throw the hammer.
That's amazing.
Unless I'm going crazy.
I hope we see that. The M4A1S on Twist. Everyone trying to avoid these battles for the moment.
Now, Sadakist and Naf, they came second last game, right? So, I mean, they're in contention to do pretty well again.
Yeah, they've got to be happy with where their points are.
Got the SG. We've reached that middle portion of the round here where we're waiting for that danger zone to get close. Once it does, this compound is going to be a graveyard.
Yeah, but Sui and Stunna have no idea that Sean and Twist are there. So they've heard all these footsteps waiting for them to come through. There's the tapping, and Twist is missing them all until just now. Stunna goes down. They want to run away from the spread of the danger zone. It's just Sui, and he is so low. So 2 teams, and then you have 2 individuals left. Oh, that scout from behind could actually be so dangerous.
Yeah, it could be an interesting one, but there's the Org. Stewie 2K's been found. Kath will put him down. Doing it for Dignitas Female. Now in the top 5 players. As you said, though, Moses, she is all alone. Naf and Sadakist on the outskirts. It's Sean Gares and Twist who are slap bang in the middle of the safe zone.
Kath is doing, I mean, she's got, with that AUG, with the ammo she has, this can be so tough. If she's able to find someone at range, that weapon has such an advantage. And yeah, I mean, you're at the low ground and there's nowhere to really run from this position. So they've got to be a little careful, especially with those drones coming in to give away their position. Weak throws, weak punches from Sean Gares, needs to hit the gym.
Does have 16 bullets now for the M4A1S, so at least more rifles are coming into play. Kath trying to use the grass and trees as cover. Also in a pretty good position where she can't be spotted unless...
Or can she?
Naf does decide to push, and he has. There's the scout shot. Naf's going to find Kath. I think the Kath female have been dealt with, but Sadakist is going to land himself a kill. How is that even possible? How's he done that?
I don't know. He's worse than Bardolph, but he's found a way to make it work. Twist now. The only one left, but he hears these footsteps. He's got an angle. He's got one. He needs this next. Explosion from the C4 might hide, and teammates going head-to-head right at the end. It's just these two. Oh, and now he's got the Krieg, the SG-553. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. He's been watching Free Solo.
Naf against Twist. Twist does have the advantage of the high ground, but Naf is underground at this stage.
No, but where does Naf go? I mean, this is the zone is creeping in. Now he's come up the ladder. Is Twist aware of the possibility? Remember, they're not going to be super familiar with this map whatsoever, and they're just barely missing each other. Oh, Twist going to jump up. He's going to see him. That should be the end, and it is. Twist has done it. Him and Sean are on the board. The once misfits, now champions, and giving a little bit of grief to Sadakist.
Thing is, though, that Sadakist has got second twice. So their points are going to be pretty rock solid.
Yeah. Second twice, though. I mean, never winning. That's all that matters. They are Canadians. I mean, it is... They are pretty much existence as second place to the USA.
You said it, not me. You're going to get so much shit for that.
It happens. Okay, so it's a pig, Vince. We figured it out.
There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely a pig. Peppa Pig, set to replace Rushley. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea after the display that we saw.
Yeah, I mean, he did straight up die in the danger zone, so probably best. Probably for the best.
Probably for the best. Puts him out of his misery. See the crowd filling in as the grand final set to start after this show match. We've got one map left in the danger zone to go. We'll get the updated scores for you as soon as possible. We'll be able to tell you exactly what's going on. But so far, we've seen some very good things, and we got Frankie again with the winners.
We do indeed. And Twist, you took out Naf in that final fight.
Yeah, unfortunately I had to betray my Canadians, but it's all worth it for the win.
It's always worth it for the win, for the fight, and of course for that graffiti. Hopefully you guys might get your graffiti in the game. Sean, what did you think of your teammate?
He's just making things really easy, taking out all of his teammates. I think the real story, though, is Chad dying first 2 games in a row.
Actually, you know what? I agree with you. That is the real story. I can't wait to ask him about that one. If not now, maybe in the green room later. I don't think we'll ever let him forget that one, Sean. I'm coming over, though, to Naf. Have you got any words to say to Twist?
He's lucky that he had a Krieg. He's lucky that he had the better positioning. Lucky, I guess.
So you're saying that you were just unlucky and actually you're very gifted as a player in Danger Zone?
Yeah, I stuck with a scout and he had a Krieg, so yeah.
Well, you've got one more round to prove yourselves, boys. Don't panic just yet, because we need to head back to the casters.
All right, so just luck is what it comes down to from Naf. That's all I gathered out of that one.
As if Matt was sat there shaking his head at Naf after how hard Naf has been carrying these games.
I know, and they stayed so far away from all the action. We've got, I guess, highlight isn't the right word. A low light, I guess, is the best thing to do. We're going to see that death of Rush, just dying straight to the danger zone.
I guess a blooper reel could be applicable. JKS with a shotgun there, though. Definitely wasn't Rush. Here he is. He did get a CZ kill, actually, onto Phil, and I forgot about that. And then the absolute nightmare. The egg on the face. Rest in peace.
What'd you call this? You said a flat fart?
The round was as flat as a fart. Yeah.
Okay. That's weird. I don't know how to really process that one. Just going to leave it be.
I mean, you're learning today. You got the Bogan bashes, flat as a fart, you know. The thing is, he can get the crowd hype as much as you want, but as soon as they see AGO...
Yeah, they're obviously behind the Polish players, right?
I think he said there is a small pocket of Danes, which makes sense. Obviously, we've got Astralis later on.
Yep, we got no Finnish players in this danger zone.
That's a good point.
Yeah, which is a bit weird. They'd obviously be winning it.
Should have got Natu in here.
Yeah, we should have. I think he's a bit preoccupied.
True. It's kind of in the finals with a massive, ridiculous run. So we'll let him off. How do you reckon you would fare if you were playing right now? Would you be coming first every single time?
No, I don't have the patience to just sit in a building and just quietly wait. I want to get into the fights, which I think is like which betrays you. So here we have the updated scores, and actually Crazy Canucks and Once Misfits are now in the lead. So the points for winning number 1 increase each game.
Yep.
Well, and every place, essentially. But yeah, that's pretty close in between Crazy Canucks, Once Misfits, Bogan Bashers, and even Dignitas. I mean, everyone's within striking distance, and obviously, I'm pretty sure whoever wins this next one is going to get the points. I don't know what the exact spread is.
Meanwhile, we can absolutely say with guaranteed certainty that Vox Eminor, Sponge, and JKS, they are not winning this.
They have no chance. Yeah, and so, I mean, I guess it would be hard to tell, but I think if you're any of these teams, you're really gunning for Sean and Twist and then Sadicus and Naf.
Henry and Gratisfaction, who of course won the first game, slipped into 3rd position, with Dignitas Female just behind them on 36 points. And the Polish boys, they've done a lot of damage in terms of kills, but they actually rest in 5th on 22, joined alongside Stunner and Stewie.
Stunner and Stewie have not been performing as well as I thought they would. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, especially Stewie. You expect him with his ridiculous aim and also the fact that he is a player that can be quite unpredictable. You feel like this is probably where he shines,
It's
right?
hard to be the aggressor when you only have like a Glock with 8 bullets, though. So I think, a lot of it's got to be spent trying to get the rifles, the SMGs.
Weapons are going to come later on in the round where the money can get saved up. It can, you can get money from killing other players, etc. So that's where the M4s, the AUGs, the SGs, all those... No, I actually love you.
Instantly. Well, there's that joke. It's like Canada's like the loft over a really cool house party.
Yeah.
Might not have heard that one before.
I actually haven't.
Probably hasn't reached the northern
No.
England. Either way, we are 15 seconds from getting back into this third and final Danger Zone matchup.
And again, a chance to be immortalized on Danger Zone. The winner will get graffitis, which is pretty awesome.
It would be pretty awesome for the winners for sure. I wonder if they get to choose what their graffiti is. That'd be pretty cool, almost like a tattoo.
And I assume it will be where they actually end up winning as well, rather than just some random spot on the map.
Yeah, like where they dropped when they won.
Yeah. So Radio is going to see more action.
Holy hell, it's going to see a lot of action.
Are they going to keep to their word again, the Bogan Bashers? It didn't work well for them last time.
Yeah, they got pretty decimated by the shotgun. And they're going to do the same thing, same exact thing.
Fair enough.
You can rescue the hostage as well, right? Like there's a rescue point, and it gives you a
money reward.
bunch of cash.
Yeah. There's also, I'm not sure if it's on this right now, but there is a target contract, and if you kill the person that you get the target for, you get money for that as well.
Oh, don't waste your bullets. God bless. Okay, he's got a shotgun.
And you're getting them monies as well.
That's Skrilla.
The sawn off close range is going to batter people without armor as well, so if Matt can get close to people, it could be all over. Just kidding, he'll miss them.
Even with the spread, even with a shotgun. Just a bunch of looting going on. Kath and Rain still with a chance to take this. I think they would have to get first place if they want to be the victors overall of the three Danger Zone matches. And Henry and Gratisfaction just content to chill here and loot up.
Well, there can be no doubt that NA is dominating Danger Zone. It's between Misfits and the Crazy Canucks, right? So, all about Canada and NA. Well, that's 3 Canadians, I believe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 3 Canadians and Sean Gares, obviously, from NA. So Canada doing themselves proud.
I can hear Sean giggling on the other side of our wall. So he's got something going on.
These are kind of dirty tactics you're talking about. You start laughing, you make everyone freak out.
Oh, dear. Oh, Stunna, you don't like to see that. Oh, and it's Pimp as well. They got to work on a desk again. Oh, that's not good.
I believe Resonant Sleeper, which is a team with Rush and Pimp, is second bottom. So, point to prove.
Yeah, they haven't done well. I guess if you're Stewie, I mean, they have to expect that Stewie's going to be here somewhere. Oh, the timing on that is just unfortunate. They're out, last place of this game 3. Stunna disappointed, and he doesn't want the camera on him. I don't blame him.
Bit unfortunate timing there. Both caught from the backside. And Rush somewhat make amends for the absolute whiff of the last round. They actually got a kill.
Oh, yeah. I actually blocked that from my memory.
Fully repressed.
Oh, that's awkward. Into the water we go. Still haven't seen the hammer throw. So Sadicus and Naft are actually kind of boxed in up top, aren't they?
Yeah, to an extent. I guess it depends on where the Danger Zone spreads to, though. They could actually get away with this. Naf with a Glock at that range. Good luck, sir. Bless you for even trying.
It's also giving away his location, so got to be careful. Remember, they have a chance to win this. That's a huge kill to get. This might actually end the dreams of Naf and Sadicus of having the graffiti. They're tied for first.
And they're tied with first with twists.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? So Sadicus now, I mean, you have to imagine, he's just going to tail between the legs, just go hide.
Yep. It's definitely the play. Full rat mode engaged. I believe this is the same tactic that Henry and Gratisfaction went for last time. Drop in radio, then get underground the sewer system. Grubby and Furlan playing on the outskirts. Could be meeting up with Sean and Twists in the future.
They seem to be doing a pretty good job of looting, though. They've got some decent weaponry. Sadicus has to be careful with that tablet, blocking his vision. When you pull that up as well, it also tells you how close some enemies are. It tells you they're in the next, what, it's a hexagon, right?
Yes. Sorry, I was like
I know,
trying to remember school.
I tried, I wasn't entirely sure, so I just thought I'd throw you under the bus with me.
What is it? Pentagon, hexagon,
Octagon.
there you go, octagon.
Is 8. Yeah, let's get away from geometry. So everyone just chilling. Everyone really playing for that gold jacket.
Definitely feel this is quite a bit more tense than the other rounds as well, with more on the line.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone really wants it. I don't know why Sponge is playing. He should just go play spoiler. There's no chance of him getting it.
At least take someone down with him, kicking and screaming. I feel like this is sweatier than the major finals is going to be. Come on, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot of tryhards in the server. A lot of people with chips on their shoulder, things to prove, eliminated early from the major, never having gotten top 8 at a major, coming from the UK Counter-Strike scene.
Everybody simultaneously getting wrecked.
That's all I've got at this point.
Just the way it should be. See, there are teams very close to each other. Dignitas Female above Vox Eminor. But neither of them are making moves. They're not making any sound, so no sound cues to really go off.
Oh,
hold
there's
on.
one. I don't think she has any idea where that came from, though. I believe it's behind her, if I can recall the radar correctly. Sadicus being rather bold, considering he's the only one left. And remember, he's got to survive if his team wants a chance. He needs to go deep, all on his lonesome. And at this point, if you're Sadicus, just don't even go for kills. Oh, but he's got to move. Oh, there it is. He's giving it away, and he does land the kill, but he's down low. And he's got to get out. He's got to heal up. Henry G goes down. There's some good kills coming out all across the map. That's actually going to help Sadicus in a big, big way. Gives him some breathing room to work with.
Sure, and especially as it's players that are counteracting each other, but he's going to get caught, nearly took down Gratisfaction. But Sadicus will fall.
I don't think he's done enough to get the prize at the end. He did, I mean, better than I expected him in that scenario, being all on his own. This is tough, though, for Lan.
Also, Pimp is never going to hear the end of that. He was the man who got wrecked off Sadicus.
Well, it'll be fun, because Sadicus will wreck Pimp, Pimp will wreck Stunna, and the circle of life continues.
Sponge caught between two players, tapping for the kill on Rain. Maybe looking for a second one, but decides to play more passively instead. Cat out in the open, JKS goes to town, and Vox Eminor, they've woken up. They're finally here.
Oh, dear. If you're Twist, you have a chance at that. You just bail out. He's got to run, but he's being hunted. Look at, they're up in the window. He's going to get out around the cover just in time. I don't think they've spotted him. On top of the roof, wants nothing to do with that battle, although he is tapping away, getting some headshots with it. He's found one. That's stellar work from Twist. Thin the herd, back away. Playing for the graffiti.
To be able to upgrade to UMP as well. Not too shabby. This last position, though, is pretty out in the open. You can see there's not that many buildings unless the right side of Tourist comes into play. It's where Furlan currently is. The overpass is just above him. It's that bridge area.
Pimp just spectating, taking notes.
And this is going back to what you said earlier. This is where the rifles really start to come into play. You can see an auto sniper, Zikalil in play as well.
Of course it's on Sponge as well. That is so nerdy.
He's getting wrecked, though. M4 for Gratisfaction.
He's got a lot of bullets in that as well.
Bruh. Please. Please don't just sit in that. Okay, good. He's just healing up. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Mustache power, let's go.
Whose mustache is better, Anders or Gratisfaction?
Oh.
Look at that thing. He's going to start waxing that into like a twirl.
I can't decide. They're both beautiful in their own ways.
Beautiful is one way to describe it. All right, Gratisfaction and Twist. It looks like Gratisfaction knows he's there, that he spotted him. He's actually going to start moving up. This could be dangerous. right on the edge of the danger zone.
At this stage, you'd probably think that once Misfits have done enough to win this.
Oh, Twist has got to run, though. He's going to give up his position, and Sean's already gone, so if he checks this corner, he's a god, and he does, but Gratisfaction wins it anyways. But remember, they are tied with Sadicus and Naf at the top, but they lasted longer into this, so still a chance. The question is, how much do they do, and who's actually going to take this? I think they have to be rooting for Sponge and JKS at the bottom.
Yeah, because also remember that the Bogan Bashers won the first game. Gratisfaction's still alive. So depending on how many points they get, this could still be doable for Gratisfaction if he can clutch this. He is by himself. So really, it's only Vox Eminor that have a full healthy team at this stage in the map. You can see Furlan's by himself, Gratisfaction, and Sponge and JKS chilling. They do have the auto sniper though. This is where calling drones is a little bit of a sketchy premise because you are going to be spotted from a mile away now.
Yeah, but everyone's playing so scared, I don't even know if they'll be able to see it. Like, JKS, they've gotten down so low that they probably wouldn't even be able to see this guy. Yeah, this is something else.
I think Furlan knows where Gratisfaction is, but it's about the other team that he's worried about. As soon as he shoots, he gives his position away.
Everyone just hiding.
It's getting tense.
I don't think Gratisfaction saw that. I think he could have seen that crossing the window. If Furlan saw it, he's going to be done, and he did see it. Oh, that's awkward. Inside of the danger zone now. Furlan with the victory. Did Gratisfaction do enough is the next question.
How can Furlan clutch this 1-on-2 on Polish soil? The crowd would absolutely love it. It's going to be a rough one, though. A lot of this may just come down to where the danger zone spreads. If it forces the Vox Eminor boys out into the open, Furlan could potentially strike onto them. He's taking the high ground.
He's got that AK, oh, that drone. As you said, it's going to give it all away. Now he's got a great idea, and these boards across the roofs is a perfect pathway to get there quietly. Furlan can do this. JKS not even aware whatsoever, and Furlan's going to get there just a couple seconds late to spot him. And now he hears the footsteps, hears the noise.
You can also bait people out with the drones, though. It could be some 4D chess coming in.
There's no way Australians can play 4D chess. Straight down, Furlan's got one. JKS now. He's got to know he's on the roof, a one-on-one, and Furlan, for the whole crowd, for his home country. He gets blind, he's done great damage, and he's got the win. A one-on-2 victory. Well done to Furlan.
You love to see it. In Poland, AGO have got it done. Isn't it enough, though, to leapfrog themselves up the standings? This is going to be a curious one because the Bogan Bashers did well, so did Once Misfits. It's going to be close.
Yeah, the point system is going to be really, really interesting down the stretch. I feel like Twist and Sean probably have the closest, is my mind.
I think, unfortunately, the Crazy Canucks went out a little bit too early.
Yeah, they were tied with them, and they went out like 2 teams before them. So I think Sean Garrison and Twist, the Once Misfits, are definitely going to have more points than them. The question is if the Bogan Bashers did enough. That's who I feel it comes down to.